Southnoid reading. I just learned something, y'all. Y'all learned something. I'm telling y'all. Your birth chart can really get you really interested in yourself. So much so you won't be thinking about nobody else. Birth chart. It takes a lifetime to learn a birth chart and what this mean and that mean and what's connected to this and honey, what? I'm just now getting the green light to go beyond the 9 planets. Outside of Sharon and Lilith, I don't deal with none of that other stuff. I'm just now getting the green light from my guys to go ahead and dig into that. To me, I can't be in no transition. I gotta know where I'm gonna be where I'm at. That's how much brain power and how long you be in study and research. You're just getting lost in the sauce. So you can take it in. So you don't have to keep going back to reference it. You can just total recall it, but you don't be having it just in your head all the fucking time. That's how I prefer to work. Anyway, if you got a Southnoid and Pisces like me, they said we were born, this particular psychic medium said that we were born mystics, many lifetimes, healers, tarot readers, same thing. The only difference is this particular lifetime, you have to work like a Virgo. What's so crazy is my North Node is in Virgo. I can't lose. It's like you're born right on time. No mistakes, you know. It is some, but it ain't one of them. For real. Because you got to be able to basically saying whatever this time that you're born in, the time that you're born in, you're going to have to keep up with the modern times by basically making what you do more practical. So you just don't look like some crazy person outside just talking to trees all day and playing with squirrels and picked up by the mobile crisis vans and think you done lost your damn mind. Not saying you don't do that too, and people should mind their business. However, do it where, you know, you can kind of teach others the importance of communing with nature. Where you can make a living for yourself doing what you love to do because you was born into it. You just got to make it more practical. For people that have really sold out to modern living. I'm not their judge. Southnoid is a comfortable placement. That's where you're most comfortable at. But that could be a drag. It doesn't challenge you. And it could possibly drain you if you link up with somebody that was a Pisces. They say you operate out of your Southnoid in your earlier life, like your youth, grade school, teenage, stupid shit. 7 of Cups in reverse. This is a Piscean card. That's funny, but Southnoid is in Scorpio for 18 months. So it'll be, I think it's pretty much all throughout 2023. People about to start telling the truth. But they ain't no choice. They're giving up this silly playboy lifestyle, but they on the fence with it. It's just a comfort thing. That's what they used to. Scheming and scamming around. Some chicks picked up witchcraft from their mothers. It's a perpetual generational drag that nobody says, you know what, this shit stops with me. I can't recruit all you motherfuckers to get on board, but I tell you what I won't be doing is hurting people for material gain or for a man or for a woman. Or because I'm envious of somebody. God gave me a damn man. gifts, and everything else. And guess what? They ain't about to participate in that trash. Very few people can do that. Very few people do that. Most people just keep doing what they're doing. They operating out of their South doing. Like they still in high school. You got the 7 on the 7. 7 of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Swords upright. Now you know that's a crazy motherfucker. We gonna see just how crazy they is. And they expanded in that shit. South Node and Scorpio. Oh my God. And Pisces is retrograde and Neptune and Jupiter. Expansion on the tactics, the lies, the strategic bullshit, the deception, secrets, maliciousness, manipulation. No, it's excessive on this shit. Hide your kids and hide your wife. Deviousness, expansion on deviantness. You're a deviantness, okay? That's a new word. This a deviant, cunning, expanding this on this shit. I'm telling y'all, people getting in these cove-ins. But they the 7 of Cups in reverse. Lack of clarity, lack of substance, excessive negative thinking, dark witches, distractions, unrealistic, taking too long to decide, missed opportunities, scattered energies, grounding needed, unrealistic. They miss an opportunity with people. So many people doing this shit for a man. They miss an opportunity with whoever this man is. And my ancestors, my spirit guides told me they starting cove-ins and they do spell work on one man and who made the best bitch win kind of shit. So whoever get on, that's just okay, you won that one. All right, what next nigga we working on? And then whatever race you is, tag you're it. I was like, word? Wow, that's crazy. That's what they own. Some people don't have no choice but to man up and to be who they never thought they could be. That's operating out of your North Node. That's going upward. It's causing you to have to go raise yourself up out of this shit, expanded, unrealistic, disorganized, lying, being strategic, using tactics, just criminal minds that you've been blinded. You don't have no choice but to level the fuck up, y'all. They know it. Some people know that if they don't level up, it's a whole bad situation. They know God gonna fuck them up. And it really ain't God on some real shit. It's just what they done sold. They done sold more bullshit than good. They do know that. It is what it is. Queen of Pentacles. Some people be getting grace and mercy through people's prayers. You know? Y'all gotta be patient with some of these divine masculines because they just operating out of their South Node, which is comfortability, which is tied to the sun in reverse. Yeah, man, and it's a no for Nipsey. Oh, that's right. Expansion on murdering people that got something to contribute to the world. You don't like that, but that's not a life that you can even handle. But you won't admit that. You never thought about that. You know? That's why I said they unrealistic. Like, come on. Knock it off. Get unstuck. Boisterous, ego-driven, overbearing, overly sensitive, arrogant, vanity, self-importance, bad timing, living in the past, operating out of their South Node, Be transparent as possible at this time to change the narrative. Like I said, they being forced to really be honest. They know in order to get the blessings that God got for them, they gotta be honest. If they don't be honest, they facing fucking karma. Their hands ain't motherfucking clean. They divine masculines, but they done did some bullshit. And they candy shit. Be transparent as possible at this time to change the narrative. Postponements, cancellations, small misunderstandings, temporary setbacks for major comebacks, breakup, loss of loved ones. Joy comes in the morning. So they may be having a change of heart come Monday morning. And get up out that soft noise. Find out what yours is. Talk about Google it. It's best at your birth time. Admitting that they fried. They busted. Traumatized. Gotta heal. It's like a do or die situation. 9 of Wands. 2 9 of Wands. Well, this is a 9 of Swords. This is 9 of Wands. Nine of Swords, 9 of Wands, same damn thing, ain't it? Despair, escapism, trauma, anxiety, worry, guilt, fears, paranoia, doubt, self-hatred, shame, facing all kind of adversity, giving up, but low-key still determined because somebody giving them inspiration really to keep going. They stubborn. They trying to persevere. Some people feel like it's their last, chance to get it right. Rigid and burned out. That's somebody that's been, to me, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. People can get mad all they want to, but don't let the truth offend you. Let it change you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the shoe fit, kick that motherfucker off. I feel like some men just get used up by women and then they discard them and blame them at the same time. That's why they deal with shame. Blame and shame go together like peanut butter and jelly. But you was sitting up here you kept sitting here though. You get 2 legs. You could have left me. Let's be real honest. Ace of Wands. Yeah, and it's magic. They not grounded, they unrealistic doing all this bullshit. And that's, I promise y'all, that people operating out of their self-knowing, doing what they've always done, didn't grow. Some people so terrible, they trying to find a way to sell some crack. Because they're stuck in the 80s. You don't have no expansion. Nobody helped them to expand. That's what I'm saying. Men be getting ran through. They say women be getting ran through. No. Men be getting ran through. And women discard them. And then they be stuck. Because they ain't help them expand. They was just using them for sex. But they accuse them and blame them. It's a dirty game. It's a real dirty game. It's like men against women. It really is. Like on the big payday shit. They working the fuck out this magic the wrong way. Or negative thoughts, or dark thoughts. Like, want what you got. And you got Neptune in retro and Jupiter, retro Pisces. That's nothing but karma. You're not getting away with shit. Some of y'all divine feminines know this about y'all divine masculine. Yep, some of y'all inspire this person. To the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. It is. And some of these divine masculines last chance. Like, for real. Whole life or death situation. And they struggling to come out of the comfort zone of they sophomore. They operating out that bitch heavy. If y'all talk to y'all divine masculine, tell they ass. If y'all got a divine masculine, they got a Scorpio South Node, a Taurus South Node, a Gemini South Node, a Virgo South Node, a Pisces South Node, a Cancer South Node, a Leo South Node, a Libra South Node, or a Sagittarius or Capricorn South Node is their ass. Self-sabotage ain't even a word, but it's really like, it's fucked up because they have done some grimy shit in their lifetime. Who haven't? You know what I'm saying? I never have. But some people, just say a lot of people have done some bullshit in their lifetime. Let's just say that. I ain't self-righteous by a long shot. I just don't like cleaning up unnecessary bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to deal with that shit. I treat people how I want to be treated. That's just how I live my life. Whoever said I didn't, they a fucking lie. Anyway, everybody got a little dirt on them. I got dirt on me. Fine. However, nobody helped them to expand. They just used them for their sex. That's it. It was operating out of their soft noise in their earlier life. Some of these men were whorish in their teenage years, and the women that they were sleeping with did not help them to expand intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, nothing. And they discarded of them and blamed them at the same time just to keep getting sex from them. But the thrill been gone kind of shit. Like male prostitution on some real shit. They just underdeveloped, so it's really not their fault. So it's kind of like a lot of them, if they just make the decision to walk in their truth, then grace and mercy gonna cover them all the days of their motherfucking life. But you know how that shit go. People be feeling like you deserve to be fucked up. Cause that's the manipulative tool they done been using, so they just keep on motherfucking using it. Somebody gonna get tagged, okay? And more than likely, it's the person that's the divine being from birth. Just got it, played the hand they was dealt. Played the hand they was fucking dealt. Mm-hmm. And some of them under heavy ancestral guidance, they ain't got no choice but to operate out of their North Node. North Node is where you're challenged at. To like rise up, rise to the occasion, to be the person you never thought you could be, to live the life you always wanted to live, but it just seemed out of reach. And you just settled into your comfort zone, fighting women, and you know, you find one, and then all of a sudden you feel like you've been together 90 years, you ain't got time for that drama because you already got 10 other ones on your contact list texting you paragraphs. Ain't none of them helping you to expand. They think they either your mama, you owe them some, have a sense of entitlement. It's just, you know, prostitution. It's like pimps payback taken too far. So now, men and women are in a war. Mm-hmm. Somebody looking at the possibilities of straightening up their life and actually just living a decent life and not a street life for some people. Understand that struggle and seeing that they don't really have to, and seeing they do have something to contribute. Some of them tapping into gifts and shit that they never thought of. But hell, you can sell drugs. Your ass know how to do math, motherfucker. You low-key a scientist too. And a magician. You can stay out of the police car. Utilize the tools for the good. Mm-hmm. Some of them think about world travel. And these people are not in prison. They're not incarcerated, but they low-key are. You know? Cause they really like thinking about shit that nobody ever told them they couldn't do. Somebody done tricked their ass into believing, quote unquote, that they weren't worthy of that. Or, they couldn't to make it happen. The Magician? Yes. The line masculine that's happening today now is getting in that North Lloyd. Let's straight up, honey, please. She holding them arms straight up. He's done with that Southnoid teenage lifestyle that he used to do. Ain't making no set, ain't making no nothing. Yeah. Some divine feminine too, breaking free from that shit. Growing the fuck up. Breaking free from people. Don't hold nobody nothing. People try to hold you in communities and shit. Hold you in families. You don't need to hold me, motherfucker. You barely hug me. But you want to hold me? Come on. I don't think so. The Hermit. Some of y'all in reflection mode. Because y'all know it's game time. Y'all got dreams. Y'all don't want them dreams to die inside of y'all. Y'all seeing all these people dying, all this crazy ass shit happening. And sometimes you don't want the focus to be money. But in order to do anything and to make anything happen, it's going to take money. That's just the way of the world. Some of y'all looking for opportunities. Some of y'all considering getting into magic. Ten of Voices. Some of y'all considering alternative medicine, like what I got, candle systems and stuff like that. You can still, if you want any type of medication for like mental health, you can take that and do a candle system. Sometimes a candle system will help you to get off of the meds. You can wean yourself off. Everybody ain't gonna be on that shit for a lifetime. Some people will. But you still want to be able to live comfortably, but not in a Southnoid kind of way. But in a way where you don't have to be always anxious or feeling like you can't get out of bed in the morning. Yeah, full of emotions, feeling like that. Feeling hopeless. And sometimes y'all get in that mode. Because it's like, I don't know, like you just coming to the realization that it's a lot of people on the planet, but it ain't a whole lot of good people. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Some people wasn't born good. Listen, I mean, we can debate all day. Bring your A game, is all I'm saying. They operated out of their Southnoid for too long. And their ego and their pride and their bullshit. Some of these people are crossed up and actually out of their mind. And don't even know it. That's how far removed from reality they fucking is. A headache. Yeah, y'all work with some of these people like that. You know something wrong with them? Just weak-willed. Just gonna keep doing the same shit. Just comfortable. When they could be so much more. But some of y'all gonna leave jobs and follow y'all dreams. And some of y'all gonna leave jobs on good terms. Where it ain't gonna be like that, you know? Might end up working with the company you end up leaving. For whatever it is y'all wanna do. Some of y'all like what y'all do. Y'all just wanna do it yourself. The same thing, but y'all own. Some of y'all wanna be, let me tell you something. If somebody had a camcorder, fuck a phone. Get back to the camcorder days and just, if you really got the heart to do it, say your prayers, protect yourself, and just go in the highways and byways and shit. Y'all, man, you be seeing some shit, especially in the inner city. Especially if you Caucasian. If you like rich and you can do it, man, you have so much motherfucking content. Because here's the key. Here's the crazy part about being in the ghetto. I was raised in the ghetto. It wasn't ghetto. When my parents bought their house, the crack era made it. It tore it up. Third world country. However, in the hood, white people don't really get fucked with. If you go to a school, you may get bullied. But if you just passing through, walking, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you because you white. It's just the way it is. And it's still like that. And don't let nobody tell you different. Now you doing it and you black, you might come into some problems. You might want to be in your car taping or some shit. Especially if you got some money. You feel me? Spicy. What was this Queen of Bones? Spicy. Some of y'all are High Priestess energies. What's this Queen of Bones? Spicy. Oh, spicy. Probably seeing people do witchcraft. Because it came right over on here. Man, you don't know what people be seeing out here in this world. I'm trying to tell you. You'll come across, people come across some shit, seeing people commit suicide or any shit. For real. Seeing domestic disputes. There's so many ways to help people to heal. And not just make $1 off of them. You know, if you're gonna make $1 off of them, at least help them to heal. Police, brutality, or the lack thereof. The police be saying, now y'all see what we see. Now y'all see what we be dealing with. Finding people dead. That's crazy. This is South Node in Scorpio. 18 months worth of this. But just imagine when the world is no more like that and it's really harmonious. Just imagine being, that shit is gonna be like comedy relief to see some shit captured. I ain't talking about dead by nothing gory, but I'm just saying domestic disputes and stuff like this to see how we used to act and shit. Like, oh, I was crazy on my mind. Really don't be doing. Be straight like this. Be clueless. Mirrors right there. And you don't see shit. Talk about, whoa. People that take me. I don't remember, but I do know that I was getting out. See, the thing is, when you dump it onto your subconscious and you're a channeler, it's just like a computer going on the fritz. What I tell people is get the messages. It's low-key like it's encrypted, because you're going to just be saying shit and going through the motions of shit, and then if you're trying to channel an energy, you're going to be doing that too, but you just got to know what's what. Or they just sound like a crazy person to people that aren't aware. Eight of Wands. I don't know. Police gonna be ripping and running if they ain't already running out of it. Man, can y'all imagine though, for real? Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Whether you like the police or not is not my issue. Can you do it? You know how fast the motherfucking cruisers be? A cruiser will pass your car so fast, it'll shake your car. You ever had that happen? Could you do that? And then you pulling up where you don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're about to run up into. It could be a whole ass shootout situation. Can you do it? And can you imagine how they feel? So police, yeah, gonna be getting into, I've been said the police in America especially, because in other countries they do it, need to get into meditation. I was introducing policemen to sage, meditation, stuff like that. They ain't know what the hell. I was like, you can't be taking that shit home to your wife. Y'all going to some grimy shit. Even if you're a grimy ass cop, which is terrible because you took a vow. However, if you is a grimy ass cop, maybe that's how you got grimy. It's a high percentage of police that went in with the intent to really help protect and serve. But if you keep accumulating a whole bunch of dark shit, you're gonna be able to protect and serve shit, because you're just gonna be out here being filed in a motherfucker with no conscience about that shit. Just taking people money, throwing them in jail, lying on people, doing all kind of crazy ass shit because you don't lost your mind. taking in all that bullshit and not clearing your space, taking it home to your wife. Next thing you know, you drunk, beating on your wife. You know, life just falls the fuck apart because you carrying home all that crazy ass energy. Just imagine somebody that got called all day. They had to work the beat from goddamn 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. And from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m., all they got was domestic disputes. When they get off work and go home, you keep doing that enough, I bet you and your wife be arguing in no motherfucking time. Okay? For real. This what's going on in the South Norway. And people coming out of their comfort zone, trying different things. I mean, since I'm alive, at least let me enjoy my life and not have to deal with feeling like a piece of shit every damn morning. And that ain't got nothing to do with the food I eat. It got to do with your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. Your physical health, yes. But don't make that the end all be all. We done spent so much time on physicality. I try not to even also talk about the original Buddha. The original Buddha was fat. Happy and jolly fat Buddha. You know what I'm saying? He said man is so neurotic, they started changing the Buddha into having 6 packs and shit. Like he lift weights to make himself look perfect. When more men got bellies than not. However, the original Buddha was fat, just like the Buddha with the big stomach, okay? Because it was a representation of him being happy. He wasn't judging himself. He was just eating and being merry. He wasn't bothering nobody. You know? And accepting himself for who he was. And sometimes, psychologically, you'll gain weight in order to protect yourself from the world. For real. You just start picking up weight, naturally. To protect yourself from other people attacking the fuck out of you. On some real shit. Let's see what we got to expect in this South Northern Scorpio. Angel, oracle messages, romance, angels. Take me as I am. I'm not gonna kill myself trying to get to a gym. I'm just not. I refuse. Call me fat. Say whatever you want to. Can you love me with however I am? If I'm fat, can't I be skinny? If I'm skinny, can't I get fat? What that got to do with you loving me? Am I a vibe? I am. Okay, well. A lot of men that's caught up in physicality, they twin flame with soulmate is chunky. But they keep dating them workout girls. Dissatisfied like the mother. You got some people that both was fat and they end up skinny because they so happy to be together and they motivated to get it done. Shit be taking time to get balance and stuff. People be just out of balance, driving themselves in one area but letting this area slip. Okay, you work out every day. Now what else can you do to expand in consciousness or to evolve outside of your comfort zone? Your South North, buddy. What is it? My South North being in Pisces, you would have a problem dealing with practicality. But my true North is in Virgo, so I don't have a problem with practicality. My South North really ain't, it doesn't affect me. Because my North is just, it's the natural opposite of Pisces. So I benefit. It's like being comfortable in your own skin when you really can't be affected by your South North based on how your birth chart is set up. Sin of Raphael, 11 blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So some of y'all are going to come back into situations with family members because they didn't know you and you didn't know them. Some of y'all was operating out y'all south in the way they don't know the north noise you. They didn't even know what north noise existed, honey, please. You didn't either. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So it's going to be a lot of talking. Nothing is yet set in stone. Some of y'all ain't never got the time. I mean, sometimes people take shit too far. And they still be operating out their soft noise. That motherfucker ain't gonna change. You gotta get all the way to get all the way. You gotta go north, up, and away from some motherfuckers to make them really feel it. Like, you wanna get up here? Okay, well, you gonna have to work for it just like I did. It ain't nobody's punching bag because I recognize my worth and my value. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy. And I ain't never got time to be sitting in nobody's jail because I ain't about to sit up and argue with you without beating your ass. I'm not about to go back and forth. You gotta be real with yourself, okay? No in the impossible. No in the impossible. Instead of believe, no, the impossible can happen. Five of Michael, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Exactly. Up, and away. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Great love. Not mediocre, not lukewarm. No. Great love. If a motherfucker was lying and doing all this shit, are they great love? Are they worth you? You know. You gotta know. Okay? And if they in your south way, you definitely, me with a Pisces can go real wrong. I have two people. My mother, you don't get no more. I mean, everybody got a mama. Everybody ain't got a father, have had children with somebody, but a lot of people have. So I have two major, you know what I'm saying, titles that are Pisces. And it wasn't sweet with neither one of them. My mother was worth the great love. Let's just say that. You see what I'm saying? Is your Salvador placement worth the great love? So, worth you just unconditionally loving them. Even though they may do some shit that's gone. They're going to keep hurting you. Is they worth the hurt? If they not, then carry the fuck on. King of Ariel. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. Some of y'all, God told y'all don't fuck with people no more. If God tell you, you better not. He might tell you one day to call. But baby, as long as he's saying stay away from that person and don't deal with them, you better stay away from that person that don't deal with them. Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extreme in how you save or spend money. Let go of control issues. Exactly. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yes. Some of y'all dealing with the same bullshit. Baby mama, baby daddy shit. You done tread on. The motherfucker just keep on. And they got control issues. When you done see it, just go ahead and let this shit kind of work itself out. Let's keep our distance and whatever. Who knows? When the child gets of a certain age, maybe they'll be ready to reach out to you. But right now, this not working. And you keeping me on this in and out like this is making me unstable and making me look crazy. And if you start making me look unstable and look crazy just for you to call Children Family Services on me to put me in further fucking chaos and bullshit, who need that kind of shit in their life? I wouldn't give a damn if you had a child with them or not. At some point, enough be enough. And if God tell you to stay away from somebody, I wouldn't give a fuck what a social worker or a judge had the fuck to say. Because they got to deal with the one you dealing with, telling you to leave that motherfucker where they at. And let shit unfold naturally. Where your child could be able to make the choice and decision for themselves and you're not even in it. And just keep cutting that child support and go get yourself together. Because anybody doing all that shit got something fucking wrong with them. And definitely is a habitual liar that starts to believe the bullshit that they be saying. Queen of Ariel. Mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunity that change brings. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. A false self-mask. Habitual liar. Lost in their own lies. Okay? And if people keep entertaining their stories, they're going to keep on telling the lies. And who the fuck got time for that? Y'all going to be cutting a whole lot of people off that seem to have control issues as far as your life is concerned. Feel like they got more control over your life and more say-so over your life than you do. This is some South Lloyd operating motherfuckers that need to raise their motherfucking vibration, evolve up out the bullshit they be on, which is usually connected to control issues, fear, attachment, blame, lies that they start believing, delusions, illusions, which is also directly connected to the subconscious mind, based out of your 8 years of living, because that's when the subconscious shuts down. There's a lot of motherfuckers that's 8 years old and old as a motherfucker. They just never grew the fuck up. They never challenged themselves to, even if they got degrees and all that shit, that's only one area. Did you challenge yourself emotionally? There's a lot of immature people in colleges. I used to go to colleges. I went to community college, but I went to a university online. I went to community college inside of a college. There's some immature motherfuckers, and they ain't young. I promise. Look like they've about ready to, let me tell you something. Look like they've about ready to get some chalk and put a hopscotch thing in a motherfucking campus. So they start playing hopscotch. They think they back in regular school. Just, they 8 years old. I don't miss nothing. Okay? Clearly, I've been what I am for several lifetimes, especially those of us who have a South Node in Pisces. You don't miss a motherfucking thing. Okay? All right, y'all. If you're feeling the vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. Love and like.